Hey guys, Casual Crono here. It's the end of 2024. 2025 is upon us, and so it's that time of year where we all make New Year's resolutions. Looking back at 2024, my main resolution was to do character development videos where if someone randomly pulls a character, they can look up on my video and learn how to use them with other free characters and then maybe in part of a more advanced team. I'm looking at the stats for my channel, and the character development videos are definitely very well received and well liked overall. They do take a lot of my time to make, so that way I can thoroughly discuss the character. And the other issue is, while I do have a bunch of characters, I have 211 at the moment, a lot of characters, let's face it, no one really cares about. No one's looking for me to deep dive on Mayu, for example, or Starkey, or just some of the older characters, Elga, for example. So a lot of characters, I mean, yes, I could make a video about every single character. Realistic? Probably not. Helpful? Probably not. So I've been trying to stick with the characters that either are fairly well used or characters that are kind of tricky to use. So that's been my motivation, I guess, for choosing who I do videos about. And part of it's dumb luck. I'm free to play. It's not like I have access to every single character. As many of you know, I have dropped probably 30,000 free stones on various Yakumo opportunities. His original banner, when his AS form came out, every so often the banners that he has a 10% chance of appearing in. I've dropped a gazillion stones on Yakumo. He's never appeared. I don't know if I'm ever going to get him. So there are some characters who I'd like to make their videos. I can't. I can tell you right now, I do want to make characters development videos on the characters that you see here. Renri and Minalka are, I don't want to say they're overdue, but they're still very strong characters right now. Within the past few months, finally got them Stellar Awakened. Renri, I am actually waiting until I can get 30 shadow points so I can open up a little bit more of her board. However, those two character development videos will happen. I want to make one on Yuna. I'm leveling her up as we speak. And then I had several requests for free characters, Aldo, Fine, and so forth. If Amy or Cyrus, if they happen to get Stellar Awakening in 2025, you can bet they will be on the list for a character development video. Also, with the Shadow of Sin and Steel mythos going on, Chapter 4 is actually coming out tomorrow. I'm going to be posting this video after Chapter 4 is out, but I'm recording it. It's the 28th today. I've been wanting to make one on Shion Stellar Awakened for a while, and I thought it'd be really cool to have Shion Stellar Awakened and Shion Alter released on the same month. However, as prominent as Shion Alter's been with the mythos, I'm kind of half expecting him to get a Stellar Awakening or some type of power boost, so I kind of hate to make a video about him just to find out like 3 weeks later that he has a whole nother ability or Stellar Awakening or something that kind of renders my video obsolete. But I will be doing those eventually. I used Shion Alter way back. If you look back at my earliest videos, he, Alma, Radius, and Iffy were my original, the OG superboss team that did very well for a long time. With his ability to manipulate things, with Yuna's ability to manipulate things, Nikoko's ability to manipulate things, and a few other characters, I want to kind of deep dive into manipulating the zones, the buffs, the debuffs, the environment. So those types of characters, definitely I'll get into. Will I do a deep dive on characters like Harley? Or, as I mentioned, Mayu, or Lloyd, for example. No one's asking me for any Lloyd videos. And if you do in the comments, I'm probably going to laugh at you. So I will continue to do characters that I feel are useful, that sometimes require a little more explanation. And like characters like Apalaka, Zilva, if I ever ultimately get their Stellar Awakened forms, I may do them as well. So that's kind of where I'm going. So 2025, I plan to continue making character development videos. Let me pause for a second, and this is how I spend my time leveling. I'm not going to level this group. I use my wind team, the Sesta Melody, Yifa, Shani group, and then whoever I'm leveling, I smack in the reserves, give them all the Cat's Queen experience badges, the self-improvement ores, and so the two of them will leech off of the experience. If I have a wind character that I'm trying to level up, I throw them in as well, but as you can see, my wind characters, pretty much all the Stellar Awakened wind characters I own, which is 3 of them, they're all at level 100 just from running these planar shifts. So I don't really have anyone to level wind-wise. But anyway, let's see. All good? All good. Alright, so in 2025, I resolved to continue doing character development videos. My goal in 2024 was to average 2 a month, and sure enough, I have 24 videos. So I met my resolution, which does not always happen with my New Year's resolutions. So for 2025, one of my resolutions, I want to continue making character development videos. That said, I'm not going to aim for 2 a month. I think I'm at the point now where a lot of the big name characters have been done, and while I do have a vision for at least the next 6 to 8 characters, I might allow myself to go down to 1 a month. Now, there might be some months where I release 2. My channel is completely free. I'm not asking for any money. I will not ask for any money. So I appreciate the subscriptions and positive comments you all make. But I'm not trying to make money. I'm not trying to be next Will Mac or anything like that. So I'm just doing videos that I want to do, and I hope that you continue to enjoy them. So that said, I enjoy the character development videos. I'm going to continue those for sure. I want to spend a little more time this year on the Should You Awaken series. I've done a few already. I have 2 sets of Should You Awaken gotchas and 1 set of Should You Awaken emporium characters. I kind of see 3 general categories. Gotcha characters, like Shangwa, for example. I have her Stellar Awakened because I happen to pull her on that banner. And a few characters I've actually used my All Cosmos star charts on. So I will continue to group them and do 4 characters at a time. Since I'm free to play, it's not like I'm getting those characters left and right. It takes months for me before I can actually get 4 brand new Stellar Awakened gotcha characters. So probably 1 month I'll do a Should You Awaken gotcha character video. The next month I might do a Should You Awaken emporium characters. The emporium characters are the ones that you can go and buy their star charts in No Pal's Emporium, like Yuna, for example. 1 month, I'm free to play, so in 1 month I'm getting about, 4 weeks would be 480 stones. So about every 2 months, give or take, I can Stellar Awaken 1 older character. And I have a few characters that I have not featured yet, so I figure every 3 to 4 months I can probably get enough characters for a Should You Awaken Emporium video. And then there's all the free characters that we've gotten, the Atlia Ryza characters. I'll do a Should You Awaken Ryza series. I'll do a Should You Awaken King of Fighters series, Should You Awaken Octopath Traveler series. And the reason I'm going to do those is because a lot of times in Reddit and other places, people will say, well, I only have so many summer star charts. Which of the Ryza characters should I Stellar Awaken first? Me, I tend to just hold on to all of my star charts and then awaken them all at once because that's what I find fun. But I understand that some people, particularly when the awakening materials are hiding behind some superboss that for a lot of people is unkillable, I can understand why they want to be picky and choose the best character for awakening. So I'm going to go ahead and do those. I'm going to have a Should You Awaken Ryza video, Should You Awaken Octopath video, and kind of discuss the pros and cons of all the characters involved. And I figure I could probably do one Should You Awakening video per month. It might be Emporium characters, it might be free characters, it might be gatcha characters. So that's why I don't want to do 2 character development videos plus like an Emporium Should You Awaken video all at once, because, you know, this is just a hobby for me. I love it, and I love the game, but I want to have time to play the game, and I still want to have time to play with my kids, be a good husband, work, you know, that pesky thing called work exists, so I can't really dedicate all of my free time to my YouTube channel. I think I've found a pretty good balance this past year, and I want to keep pumping out videos about as frequently as I am now. When like a new mythos comes out, I try to have the walkthroughs up within about a week or so, and I will continue to do the development characters, the Should You Awaken characters, and so forth. So that's kind of what I envision for 2025. A few less character developments, but a few more Should You Awakens. So what I want to see in the comments below is what you want me to do this year. I'm a teacher, so I tend to be off during holiday seasons. I tend to have summers off.
Why am I always being attacked?
And so I do have a lot of free time. And I love video games, and I love making videos. So I definitely want to make videos that you all, I don't want to say need, but you all would appreciate, I guess is a better way of phrasing it. All right, she's at 89 now. So we'll kind of break this down into sections. The character development videos. Which characters out there, don't say Yakima, which characters out there do you want me to make a video about? I already told you I'm doing Monalka AS, I'm doing Renri Alter, I'm doing the Xions. You know, I showed you some characters that I am definitely doing. But I want to know what other characters, which ones might I be overlooking that you want me to do. So if there's other character development videos you want me to focus on, please let me know in the comments below and I will make them a priority. I've also told you I'm definitely doing the Should You Awaken series. I can only go as fast as I can get Stellar Awakened characters. I mean, if the developers want to flag my account and give me the feature banner character every single time, you know, on the first pull, that's great, but let's be real, that's not going to happen. Let's see, where's the other one? The Witherfields. I don't like that one. The little butterflies do massive amounts of damage on Shani. I mean, I can still farm it, but it's just Shani actually gets knocked out here every so often. So knowing that I'm going to do Should You Awaken videos, I also want to know in the comments below, are there any Stellar Awakened characters that you want me to focus on? I try to do pretty much all of the ones that I have. And I can tell you right now, let's sort by level. So I've done Melissa, Annabelle, Suzette. Did I do Shani? I think I did. That's pretty sad. I can't even remember which characters I've done. But to be fair, it has been over the span of several months. So let's see. My team building section. Suzette, Melissa, Bertrand, Ewan. I have not done Shani, so she is definitely going to be one of the future Should You Awaken characters. All right. So Melissa, yes. Annabelle, yes. Suzette, yes. Shani will be upcoming. Izuna will be upcoming. Shanghua, I did. Alma, I did. Manalka, I did. That was released this morning. Thalil Lily, I did. Bertrand, I did. Renri, yes. Rufus, yes. Ewan, yes. Yuna, not yet. I am leveling her now and getting used to her skills. I have not done... I did do Obero a long time ago, like back in July, I think. And then I think the rest are free-ish characters. Oh, Shani. I have not done Shani yet. And then the rest are mythos, episodes, or free characters. Alright. I haven't really seen much talk about Shani at all. But I'm probably going to include her at some point in a Should You Awaken video. So know that Shani, Yuna, Shion, Izuna, and Alter Shani are all kind of, they will be reviewed at some point. Whether it's in January or July, I can't say, but at some point I will discuss those characters and talk about Should You Awaken them. I also resolve, since it's New Year's resolutions, I will make a resolution. I will cover the Atelier Ryza characters. I will cover the Octopath Traveler characters. I will cover the King of Fighters characters. So all of them will have their moments as well. I will probably, let's see, I have Galliard, Helena, Aldo, and Fine as 4 story characters that have been Stellar Awakened, so that could be a group of 4. If Amy, Cyrus, any of those characters come along, I could include them as well. So right there are a few of the upcoming Should You Awaken characters. If I pull other characters, or if I just awaken characters with all Cosmos star charts, and they're characters that you're interested in, again, please comment below. I will be referring back to this video probably all year, like I did last summer when I asked for who do you want me to cover. So I like to get y'all's feedback every so often on which direction I should take my channel, because this channel, it's a hobby for me, but I see it as a helpful resource for you all for another Eden. So I want to make sure that that resource stays up to date and continues to meet your needs. I have on my YouTube channel a section for questions and answers. Every so often I'll see a question asked in one of my comments sections, and I try to address it in its own section. So I will continue to do that. If you all have specific questions, like how does this ability work, or does this thing stack, things like that, I can attempt to do tests, and you can just see the results. I will of course continue to make videos of me destroying super bosses as I destroy them, so expect more of those. If there's anything else you all want, in 2025, please comment below. I'm open to doing pretty much anything that is legal. So I think that's about it. I don't want to drag this video out too long. There's a 61,000 hit on Shani, which of course she survived because of hold ground. But what happens is some other creature survives Sesta and they attack, and Shani gets knocked out. Anyway, so I don't want to drag this video out too long. You have heard now what my plans are for 2025. I'm going to continue to pump out a couple of videos a month like I have been. I don't see that ending anytime soon, as long as the game doesn't end, I guess. And you've also heard me talk a little about what kinds of videos I plan on pumping out. So if there's anything you want, mention it below. I will refer back to this video the entire year to see if I can basically fulfill all the requests that you all provide. So anyway, looking forward to your responses. Casual Crono, signing out.